Hello, this is Brian from Expanded Schools. The name of this tutorial is Strategies for Troubleshooting Incomplete Attendance. This tutorial is geared towards SONYC middle school programs. The goal of this tutorial is to outline strategies for identifying and correcting incomplete attendance to ensure programs are capturing in DYCD Online the full extent of their work with participants. This tutorial will review two of the most common reasons for incomplete attendance and offer strategies on troubleshooting each issue. The two main causes for incomplete attendance are gaps in attendance entry and incomplete participant rosters. Incomplete attendance is difficult to identify and fix without running reports. The most useful report for reviewing attendance entry is the Compass Participant ROP report. This report is located under the Reports tab in the Rate of Participation section. The Compass Participant ROP report displays the number of hours participants are marked present in DYCD Online. The report is most useful as a monitoring tool if every day is shown. To specify the report be generated with this information, please click off the box next to By Day, then click the XLX button to generate an Excel of the file. After the report is generated, open the document. As you'll notice, your participants are listed in a column on the left-hand side. There's a title row at the top that shows the dates. The numbers represent the total number of hours each participant marked present for each day. Let's look at one together. I want to know how many hours the participant Elliot Harrison was marked present on 9/10. So I highlight her name and scroll over to the column for 9/10, which is specified by the label 9/10 on the top row. In this instance, Elliot was marked present for 3 hours of programming on 9/10. If your program was 3 hours long that day, you can feel confident that the full attendance was captured. It's helpful to have in mind the length of your program day. For instance, if your program runs from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., your program's length is 3 hours. In this case, you would expect the vast majority of your data points to be the number 3 to indicate that attendance is being captured for the full amount of time participants are attending your program. A value of 0 reflects that a participant was absent on that day. If there are lower numbers that have a logical explanation, a day that the program let out early, for instance, that's completely normal. It's the numbers in the report that are lower than the actual time the participants spent in your program in real life that should be flagged or highlighted for further review. The first cause of incomplete attendance is gaps in attendance entry. In the official participant ROP report, I note columns of zeros under the date 9/22. This indicates that these participants have not been marked present for any activities. However, if I know the program was in session for each day, this is a strong indicator that attendance has been missed. To verify, I go to attendance entry for this date, and as you can see, no attendance was taken. It's imperative for the missing attendance to be taken for these days. It's also important from a programmatic perspective to shore up any attendance entry systems moving forward so that attendance is not missed again. The second cause of incomplete attendance arises from gaps in participant rosters. These gaps occur when participants are not assigned a complete schedule. If you notice within the Compass Participant ROP report numbers under the total program hours, let's again look at the participant Elliot Harrison. It looks like for every Monday and Wednesday, she is marked present for only 2 hours instead of 3. Using your knowledge of the program, you know she's not leaving early those days or coming late. It's clear from this report that attendance is being taken consistently for participants on attendance rosters. However, what happens if the participant is missing 1 hour because they weren't assigned to a full schedule that they attend that day? There's only one way to find out if this is the case: by running the weekly assignments report. This helpful report is located under the Reports tab and is the last of the cluster of activity and group reports. The key to running this report is setting the date for a normal 5-day week without any special programming or holidays. This way, the schedule in the report of the student will be representative of their normal weekly schedule without any noise caused by trips, unique activities, etc. Once I generate this report, I see a grid that provides the student's schedule. If a student is placed on a roster, his or her name will appear. The report is useful for finding gaps in student schedules. If the student isn't assigned to an activity roster, they cannot be marked present in attendance entry. In our example, I've noticed that from 3:30 to 4:30 on Monday, Wednesday is blank. This 1 hour gap explains why participants are not receiving 3 full hours of attendance on those days, including Elliot. Once the gap is identified, the correction follows this process. Add the participant to the roster of the activity that they are missing. In this case, it's dance from 3:30 to 4:30 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The quickest way to do so is finding their name under Participant Search, then clicking on the Activity/Groups tab. From there, click on Add Activity and click off the applicable activity and then press Save to finalize the change. In this example, dance was the missing activity. Definitely fact check this against your paper attendance sheets to confirm that this is the activity the participant was attending in real life, but not documented in DYCD Online. The calendar below shows your participant schedule and is a great way to verify that the new activity has been added to their schedule correctly. It may be necessary to add in back attendance for this participant in the missing activity, which could require that your DYCD program manager unlock your system, or can be done during a universal unlock. To recap, the Compass Participant ROP report is a valuable tool to review attendance. If incomplete attendance is identified in the report, it's important first to troubleshoot to ensure that attendance is being taken in a timely and accurate manner. The root cause may also be that participants have gaps in their rosters. The weekly assignments report is the best tool to use for reviewing individual participant schedules.
Once the cause for incomplete attendance is fixed, back attendance may be entered.
Using these strategies outlined in this tutorial can help ensure that the full extent of your work with participants is captured within DYCD Online. This concludes strategies for troubleshooting incomplete attendance. Thank you for watching my video.